Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Michael. I go by the Brooks Brother, and I'm a makeup artist and content creator. If you've been following me on here for a while, it probably goes without saying that it's been a minute. It's been a while. I haven't uploaded on YouTube in a long time, and I'd like to change that. I would like to use this platform more. So yeah, here I am today. So my last upload was about a year ago, and it was like a PR unboxing, chit chat, and first impressions kind of video, and it was super long. I uploaded it anyway, but I want to do something similar, but without the unboxing, because I feel like that took up quite a lot of the video. So for today's video, I'm going to do a full face of new makeup. I have it all right here, quite a bit. A lot of lovely brands have sent me some really nice stuff in PR that I haven't had a chance to try yet. So I unboxed it all, which is up on my TikTok if you want to watch it. The stuff I really wanted to try is here. So I'm going to try and pull together a look, see what happens. And if you want to join me on that ride, please just keep on watching. So per usual, I'm going to start with eyes. I'm going to use these About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paints. These are minis that just came out. So there's one that is the primary colors, and then there's one which is more like brights. So between these two, I'm going to try and create something fun. Okay? So I've zoomed us in here, so we're nice and close. Hello. And I'm going to start with this pink paint, and it's called La Zona Rosa. And I'm just going to jump right in. I don't really know like what I'm going to do. But we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. Now let me try and match that on this eye. This is where we're at so far. It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna change to this green one now, and it's called Vertigo Flowers. But instead of putting it right on with the applicator, I'm gonna take some onto my ginormous palette. I'm going to follow that shape around. Gosh, it's hard to do your makeup while you're talking. I forgot about that. Anyway, I am just outlining that pink, the bottom lower edge of it with green on just like a little paintbrush like this. So on this eye, we got this little action going on at the bottom, so I'm just gonna do that on this eye. I have used these paints before and I really like them, but I do find that every color is a little bit different. Some of them are super opaque and some of them require like a couple layers to really show up. And what I'm finding with this green is that it needs a couple layers. Okay, so far I've concluded that this green isn't my favorite, but I've been using it for more like line work, as you can see, so maybe I should just use it as like a shadow in the future. Maybe it's better for that, but as a liner, I don't know. I'm finding that I have to layer it quite a lot to get any like true color payoff, and it's still not as opaque as I would want it to be. So maybe blending it out as an eyeshadow, as I said, would be like a better approach. But as a liner, not my favorite so far. Next I'm going to use the blue one in that little Brights kit. And it's called Blue Monday. And this is a beautiful blue. This is such a nice color. We're going to go in here. Like, are you seeing that? That's a beautiful color. And that is opaque. That is what I'm talking about. And now I'm just kind of like manipulating it and creating a shape. I'm still not really sure where this is going, but it's going. Okay, so I took some time off camera to just map out where this was going because I was getting really like panicked that I was gonna end up hating it. So I ended up just doing most of my right eye so that I can show you how I did it on this eye. Just, it's easier for me that way, just so that it's not like, ooh, what am I doing? I have no idea. And then the pressure of filming and then I end up not liking it, and then you can see it on my face, and yada yada yada. So anyway, here it is. This is kind of where we're going. So I'm going to do that on the side. I'm going to show you how I did it. Then I am going to take some of this eye base. This is from Makeup Revolution. They just sent me this. I've used this before. I love it. I use it all the time. But I'm going to use it as like a liner almost. I'm going to map out a shape, then set it with eyeshadow. But I'm taking some of this on a little paintbrush. I'm going to fill in this negative space here. I'm also gonna just bring it up here a little bit. Now I'm just gonna set that line with this color from the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. I mostly want to focus setting it on like this part in here, because when my eyes open, it transfers because it's wet, obviously. I don't want it to like ruin the design, so setting it with powder will help it to not transfer. Next, I'm going to do this like inner corner design over here. And again, I'm doing that with a little paintbrush and the eyeshadow base. The liner on this eye and this eye, it keeps transferring, and I'm just hating the way it's looking. So I'm just gonna, well, I did this. And if you can't see the difference, I'm gonna show you what the difference is. So on that same brush, I'm making this line with eyeshadow primer much thicker. I'm taking a small angle brush, and I'm just gonna blend that into the blue. And then I'm just gonna blend it. I'm going to take some blue eyeshadow from the Norvina 2 palette, taking the color B5, and I just want to bring a little bit of that blue back. And then I'm going to take the white from the Norvina 1 palette. It's my favorite white eyeshadow. There's nothing like it. Like, that's eyeshadow. I've never seen a white eyeshadow like that. So now I'm just adding a little bit of powder eyeshadow just over top, as I was saying, to intensify the colors. So the palette I'm working from is this one, and I'm using like the navy blues where the darkest blue is, and then I'm going to put a bit of pink right where the pink is. Oh, and I'm also going to use a little bit of yellow, but I'm going to put down the paint first, but we'll get there in a second. And now I'm going to take some of this yellow eye paint, and the color is called It's Blitz. And I'm just going to put that in here. And I'm just going to blend it out a bit. Okay, so this is where the eyes have ended up. I added a couple things, just mostly my lower lash line and my waterline, and I cleaned up the liner a little bit with some concealer, but everything else is good to go. I'm happy with the blend, happy with the shapes. So I'm going to pop some lashes on and I will be right back. Lashes are on. These are Tatti lashes in the style TL3. Not new, just something I love. And I also added these like little face gems. They're from Half Magic Beauty, and they are face pearls. Anyway, gonna move on now. This is the Milk Pore Eclipse Primer, and then this is MAC Face and Body foundation. These are not new, I just don't have a new primer or foundation to try. So I'm gonna do these ones because I like them. I'm gonna do them off camera just because it's kind of boring to watch foundation. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. Foundation is on. And I have these two concealers. This is the Urban Decay Naked Quickie 24-Hour Multi-Use Concealer. And I have two shades. I have 50WO and then I have 50NN. I think I'm gonna try 50NN. It looks more like my skin tone. This is it. It's a big boy. It definitely is. So on this end, there's a brush. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm gonna try it. This end is obviously the concealer. If I can open it, there we go. And there's a nice big doe foot applicator. This looks promising. This color looks about right for me, so I can't put it right up into my under eye because of the eye makeup. I didn't really think that through, but I am just gonna put it, oh, that's a bit, is that light? I can't tell. And some near my under eye, but not right up against the eye makeup. And I'm also just gonna use that on a couple little friends that I have on my face. All right, so let's get this brush going. See, I thought it would like twist or something to make the brush hairs come out more because they're really short, but maybe that's the whole point. It says that this is removable so that you can wash it. Let's try it. First thoughts are that it blends out really nicely and it's very pigmented. You know what, this brush is fine. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and blend the edge of that so that everything blends together. I mean, that looks good to me. I'm gonna blend out the other side with my normal concealer brush. This is a Spectrum KJH brush, 08. I'm not gonna lie, I way prefer this brush. That brush did the job. I just prefer a brush. I just prefer a separate brush like this with long hairs. Something about it being a little bit more fluffy I prefer. Yeah, overall I would say the texture and coverage of this is really, really nice. I'm not sure how it's gonna wear, obviously, because I haven't worn it for very long. But first impression would be that the texture is beautiful and it covers really, really well. Yeah, this feels like a good concealer. Only thing I would change is the brush on the packaging. I feel like it's unnecessary, but that's coming from someone that has a lot of brushes. If you don't have any brushes, maybe that'd be great. You just have to remember to wash it, that's all. Okay, next I have some bronzers from Saie Beauty. I've tried these on other people before, but I've never tried them on myself. So I'm very, very excited to give these a go. I have the shades medium bronze and tan bronze, and I already looked at these and I think that I'm gonna go with tan bronze, so let's give it a go. Also, there's a brush, and this brush looks perfect for this product, so I'm definitely gonna use it. So as I said, this is tan bronze, the color. I'm just gonna take the brush. This is called the big brush, so I'm gonna use this. Get some on the brush like this, take some off on the back of my hand, and go to town. Well, that's beautiful. Wow. That like literally went on and blended like a dream. I barely had to do anything. I feel like I should have done my skin before my eyes in hindsight, but that's just because I didn't plan the eyes. I just kind of let them do their thing. But still, I can see how this bronzer is applying and it's absolutely stunning. So I'm not mad at all. And of course, can't forget the forehead. So that's the bronzer, just as it is. I absolutely love it. I obviously need to set my face, so we'll get there. And we'll see how it looks with powder over top of it. Moving on. I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid blush. Again, I don't have a new one, so I'm just using what I currently like. This is Hope and Happy from Rare Beauty. I mixed them together for a nice pink. I think it's honestly the pink hair. Makes me want to have pink cheeks. And it ties in nicely with the pink in the makeup, I think. Pink in the makeup, I think. I'm gonna set my face with the One Size Loose Translucent Powder. So I'm just going right over top of where I put that cream bronzer and the liquid blush, actually. And I'm happy to report that nothing is moving around. Sometimes when you like go with a motion like this over top, it can pick up product, but this is actually just staying in one piece really nicely, and you can still see the pigment right through the powder. So yeah, I'm happy. Now that it's all set in place, I was gonna put some powder bronzer on just because I always do, but I actually like the way this looks and I don't want to go overboard with it. What I am gonna do is add some more blush over top because I feel like it got lost a little bit. So I'm gonna use the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blush. This beautiful baby pink. It's not really showing that well on camera. Kind of looks white. Anyway, you know what this looks like. You've seen it before. I'm going to use a little bit of Fix Plus now, just to melt everything together. And for the last step on my skin, I'm going to use this new highlighter from Rare Beauty. And this is called the Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter. I did get all 4 shades, but I chose the one that I think is going to be best for me. It's called Exhilarate, and on the website, it says it's a champagne gold, which sounds about right for my skin tone for a highlighter. So let's have a look here. Oh, I love their packaging so much. It's so cute. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Wow. My God. I can't wait to put this on my face. This is beautiful. Anyway, let's put it on. They also sent a brush. This is a Positive Light Precision brush for highlighter. I like this. This is a really good brush for highlighter. I love me saying that and I haven't tried it yet. I mean, this is the right shape. This is the shape I like for highlighter. That's what I'll say. I'm just gonna take a little bit because I'm scared. Too much highlighter scares me. It's not 2015 anymore. Let's try it. Well, that's gorgeous. Oh! Oh my God. It doesn't look shimmery. It just looks like wet, which I guess is like what you want. It's funny, I haven't really been wearing cheek highlighter anymore. I've been wearing shimmery blush, but this is like so pretty. My texture really is saying hello. I'm here. However, at least if my texture is gonna be loud, it can also be shiny and pretty. You know, sometimes there's a silver lining. And the silver lining is that I'm gonna emphasize my texture by making it look prettier. We love that. Anyway, this has been fun. I need to move on to the last step, my lips. So I just lined my lips with a little bit of Cork lip liner from MAC. Now I'm gonna try one of these bad boys. I've been seeing everybody use these and I really want to try. So now is my time. I'm really interested in the shades Hope and Happy because I really like a light pink lip with a brown lip liner at the moment. And Hope is looking a little bit more pink. Happy is looking a little bit more peachy pink. So I'm gonna go with Hope. If I can get it out. I know, how boring of me to choose like the light pink one, but I don't think there's a scent. The texture of this is very, very thin. It feels like there's nothing there. Like obviously it feels wet, but there's no stickiness. Obviously it's an oil. And it's not thick at all. It's very, very thin. So when you press your lips together, like, it doesn't feel like there's anything really there. Aside from something like moisturizing. Color is gorgeous, and the shine is gorgeous too. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, so that completes the look, which means that that's the end of today's video. I just want to say a quick thank you for watching. Thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. I know I've been gone from this platform for a long time, but I'm hoping that I will get back into the swing of it and you'll see more of me on here. Yeah, thank you for your support always, no matter the platform. I do appreciate it. Also want to mention that I'm going to link everything that I used in the description box underneath this video so that you can see if there's anything you want to check out. None of this has been sponsored by any brand, so I'm just doing this because I thought it'd be an interesting video. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm already looking forward to my next video. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Okay, bye.